done. Now up next is Dropifi. We're not going to tell you exactly what it is that they do, but the one thing I will say is that Forbes magazine mentioned them as one of Africa's top 20 startups. So let's have a look at what they do.
Can you imagine a contact us form that pretty much has feelings? It can tell if the sender is angry, if the sender is happy, and allows you to analyze what the sender is saying so that you can quickly take care of your customer service in your company.
Dropifi.com is an enterprise cloud computing company that is fostering the move to knowledge-based corporate decision-making and better customer service. Currently operating from the premises of Meltwater Entrepreneur School of Technology in East Legon in Accra, this IT innovation is the brainchild of 3 young Ghanaians who are graduates from the country's public universities, and instead of waiting to be employed by others, decided to put their minds to work and start their own initiative.
Dropifi is basically a smart widget that replaces your long contact us form online and creates an easy communication channel between visitors of your website and the business. It means that you don't lose any important contact that gets to your website. So hence you gain more revenue and business revenue, and you create more business value for customers. Basically, that is what Dropifi, even though there's more to it. So initially, I came up with the idea of Dropifi, and I've worked with a lot of CEOs and a lot of executives, and I realized that managing contacts was something which was a little bit cumbersome for them. But Dropifi, as it is now, is more than what I envisioned. So it was very simple of taking the frustrations that these executives have with managing contacts and bringing it online. That was the original idea. But my co-founders, our customers, have shaping Dropifi into what it is now. But Dropifi's big jump actually came from the very first Startup Weekend event organized in Ghana. It is basically an event that brings technology enthusiasts and business enthusiasts for a 3-day conference. And within that 3 days, you are supposed to start with an idea, build a product, and validate the product within 3 days. So Dropifi was actually conceived technically and built within 3 days. So within 3 days, we validated the idea. We had 8 customers, including one of the leading telecom companies in Ghana, who were excited of using the service. And we had a prototype. So we won the very first technology event in Ghana, and we had a chance of representing Africa at a global event. There are only 2 African countries, Ghana and Algeria, and we represented Ghana. And we came 13th out of over 50 countries and companies participating. It was quite interesting because the community in Ghana are not so much into technology startups, so we had to do a lot of teaching for people to get what we were doing, but yes, still we got a lot of votes. So that was how Dropifi started. And our investor, that is the Meltwater Foundation, was like, I like this business idea. I can't wait for you to finish your 2-year school in Meltwater. So you know what, I'm just funding you guys right ahead to go into the incubator. So that's what happened, and we've won several awards. It's good to get awards because it validates your business one way or the other. It gives you international appeal. So awards, I could count about 6 or 7 or more of them, but let me start with what I can remember. So Forbes magazine, Forbes Africa, they named us number 3 top technology company in Africa, number 3 top tech startup company in Africa out of thousands of startup companies. And we had one from Meme Ben. They named us number 4 top brilliant idea in Africa. We have one from IT News Africa, number 3 top technology company in Africa. And we have been featured in several international media like Huffington Post, TechCrunch, a UN official website, Global Entrepreneurship Week, their website, and other events and other big organizations. And just recently, I was named as the CEO of Dropifi as the number 2 top technology entrepreneur to watch out for. The day I got the news, I was like, what was I doing? I was kind of working my normal day, working in the office, and someone tweeted it, and I saw the tweet. I'm like, huh? Let me check it out. And I checked it out, and I was number 2 tech entrepreneur in Africa, following Chene Hesse of Subtribe, and he's a Ghanaian also, and he's called the Bill Gates of Africa, and he's like 40 something, and I'm like 25. So having that kind of association is huge, and there are only 2 Ghanaians in the list of 10 top entrepreneurs to follow in Africa. I mean, honestly speaking, it puts a lot of responsibility on me, and I feel like I have more to do, and people are really watching, and we have to really push technology, not just for Dropifi, but for Ghana, for the technology scene in Ghana and Africa in general. It's not only Africans who are watching us. In Europe, they're watching us. Just recently, there have been news articles in TechCrunch and other media, and they're looking at the tech scene. And I see myself to be in a good position to speak on behalf of the tech scene and to push technology to the forefront. Just like we are saying in Silicon Valley with Facebook, with Instagram, with Twitter. We want to see such success stories in Ghana too. Yeah, and I think Dropifi and we are in a good position of pushing such a change.
Dropifi helps companies easily derive business value out of their interaction with contacts by offering them the right tools by easily visualizing, managing, and analyzing messages from both the customers and prospects.
My name is Camille Nabon. I'm the CFO and a co-founder of Dropifi. And what I do basically is I handle business and marketing and customer discovery. We requested for $50,000 from the Meltwater Foundation, and we were given that. The main challenge with managing this $50,000 is budgeting. What exactly to put this money into that will bring out the real value, and that will make us achieve our main game of proving the MVP of this company. Dropifi is going to make money out of subscriptions. So we're going to offer basic features for people to use, for companies to use. So if a company wants premium features like customization, if a company receives so many messages and beyond the threshold that we offer for the free version, then you have to upgrade and pay monthly for the usage of the service. And that is basically how we're going to make our money.
The technology comes with a smart widget that gives companies the ability to review the personalities and emotions behind customer messages, giving them the opportunity to determine who to give priority to.
I think the Dropifi team's been probably one of our greatest success stories. We're just really excited to have these guys. They just came up with an idea that ended up being phenomenal. Timing was right, and they got so much publicity up front that we pretty much had to fund them because we were afraid that all the publicity they had gotten, somebody else was going to come up with the idea. But we really didn't do much. It was all them. They came up with the idea. They got their own publicity. They developed the product, and we just guided them, helped them, and now they're up and running. All we're doing is providing some space for them. So I was their senior faculty, so I'm basically the professor. I taught them, me and my teaching fellows taught them pretty much most of the stuff they know, although they came in with a pretty good programming background, but we helped teach them about starting businesses, how to make it profitable, how to market, sales, all of that. So my role really is an educator and now a mentor.
My advice to young people out there who want to do great things is that, first and foremost, have domain knowledge in what you want to do. Secondly, get the right connections in what you want to do. And finally, as always, be bold.
Welcome back. That was really interesting what Dropifi does, right?
Definitely.
Maybe that's something we can use on our website somehow, all their technological stuff. Who knows?
It's very easy, yeah, because we can use their stuff to send emails to each other whilst we're working.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back after the break.